everyone, welcome back to Pammy's Kitchen. And as before, I was putting together my meatballs. We have turkey meatballs, hamburger, and we have sausage. And now that they're all together, as you can see, these are my meatballs. They're all nice and brown and ready for the casserole that we're going to do right now. So, and before I had put them in the pot, and I want to show you how this pot is still standing its own. And as you can see where I've been frying the meatballs, and that is going to be my added flavor. I did not take out the oils or anything that's in this casserole, but what I'm getting ready to do now, I am going to show you how it's done. Now, you know, forgive me for not using a measuring cup, but I am estimating this to be about 4 cups of pasta. And I'm adding all this pasta in there, and I'll be honest with you, I am a pasta lover. I am going to add some more garlic. I'm just going to season it some more with some garlic. And again, if I was going to estimate that, that was probably about 4 teaspoons. I have a little bit of fresh garlic that's left in this bowl, and why don't we just add that too? You shouldn't waste any food. Too many hungry people in this world to you know, leave food sitting around or not eating it. And this is the pepperoni. The pepperoni is also going in my pasta. And who doesn't love pepperoni? You know, kids love cheese and pepperoni. They'll eat pepperoni before they eat anything else. And this is also mozzarella. I'm going to add the mozzarella in there. And if I was going to measure this, I would say that this is probably about 4 cups. But again, I'm one of those people. I love everything cheesy. Also, I'm going to add some butter. And what the butter does is it keeps your pasta from sticking together. And I'm going to add a whole stick of butter in here. And as you can see, I'm just kind of separating it a little bit. And I'm going to put it in there. And also, I have my Alfredo. Now, this one is Newman's Alfredo. You can use any kind that you want. This is one that I know that I like. So I'm just adding it all in here too. And I'm going to use 2 because I want it to be good and creamy. And as you can see, it's just going over this pasta really well. And try not to stir it too much because you don't want your pasta to be like you don't want it to be all choppy. So what I do is I just kind of mix it up a little bit. As I always say, mix it up a little bit. So this is all coming together really nicely. Really nicely. And see, and all of that's in the bottom. So when it gets done and you start chopping it and start digging into it, you're going to get the flavors that are left over from the frying of the meatballs as well. Yeah, this is really nice. And here is the meatballs. And what I do is the meatballs go on top. And again, I must say my hands are clean. So we're going to add these. I always tell the girls when they're in the kitchen, nobody is allowed to wash their hands in the kitchen but the cook. So this is all coming along really nice. I love this. So I'm adding about 15 or 20 in here. Hadn't really counted them as such, but I like it to have enough so everybody can at least get 2 or 3 or more meatballs. And we're going to add all of these in here. And then that juice that's in there, why not just put that in there too? Let's not leave anything behind. Okay, now that I've done that, I am going to add 1 more jar of the Alfredo. And I'm just going to kind of pour it on top. Don't you see that? Does that not look yummy or what? It looks absolutely yummy. And it's going to be good too when I get finished with it. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to add some more mozzarella on this. And then what I'm going to do after this, we're going to put it in the oven and we're going to let it stay in there probably about 45 minutes. I'm going to turn it on like 300 don't want to burn it. Everything is pretty much done, but I just want all those juices and this cheese to just melt. And then after that, we're gonna serve this meatball casserole. All right.